guys, darlings. It's me. Um, I don't know what to say. I sat here in front of the camera thinking of what I was going to talk about, but I'm doing this video to thank each and every one of you who has helped me reach 2K subscribers. It happened pretty fast, so it's still a little bit overwhelming. I know I'm kind of continuing to climb, but I had to take the time out today to thank every one of you for helping me reach this milestone. Honestly, I never thought I would even get to 100, or I thought it would take like a very long time, because I'll be honest, if some of you don't know, I had no intention of creating this YouTube channel. None. If you don't know my story, I talked about this when I hit 1K, but I had a huge complex with showing my face and being on camera. I used to hide a lot. I was very, very introverted. I still kind of am. I got moon in Aquarius, so, but I kind of have to detach a little bit. Sometimes too much socialization gets to me. But anyway, I would hide a lot, especially with regards to showing my face. I had really huge issues with that. So this is a very huge accomplishment for me. And the fact that I have already hit 2K and it's still kind of climbing, it's something that I could have never imagined. And I really wanted to take the time out again to thank all of you for this, especially for those who've been leaving me comments, very positive comments, lots of praise. And some of you leave paragraphs. It is just like, it's so touching to me. So I thank all of you for taking the time out to even make a comment. And I will have to say, if you haven't received an actual response from me, please keep in mind, I am trying to get to everyone every time I make some headway and replying to the comments. I get some more comments, and I know with the Aquarius video that I uploaded, what was it, around August 30th, the one that really took off, I still have a lot more people to respond to. So if you've made a comment and you haven't really heard from me yet, please know that I'm not ignoring you. I have spent like 2 straight hours trying to respond to people. And if I have responded to you, if you've seen other responses from me, I tend to not want to I don't really want to hit the heart button and just be done with it. I try my best to reply to everyone. I might not get to that, but please know that it is my intention. And if I haven't, I do truly, truly appreciate your comments. I've been hearing crazy things, like one video that I did, I think it was the Aquarius reading for August 30th, when I talked about somebody's going to get a publishing deal, and somebody said that they got the publishing deal. Now everything's just waiting to fall in line. Things like that. I haven't responded to you yet. I can't remember who you are. Forgive me. But those things, they really, really light me up. I mean, it just really shoots my vibration to the stratosphere when it's usually high already. And it's amazing that things are starting to happen for people. And I want to encourage all of you, if you think, you're not there yet, and every time I channel you watch my videos, there's one group that still needs to do the work. There's another group that's done the work, right? And that's how they want me to disseminate the messages. If you're just not there yet, just please know that you have to persevere. And as hard as it is, just wait for the rewards that will come in, because miracles do exist. And actually, we should be really looking at the miracles that happen for us every single day. As minute as they are, they do happen. It wasn't easy for me to get to here. I already told you. Doing this, I never in my wildest dreams would have thought I would be talking to people all over the world. I would be doing videos for people. I'm seeing people from all over the place who view my readings, and it's just really crazy. I remember talking to my parents about it, and I was mentioning I memorized all these countries from all these people who were making comments and things, and you know, people who end up going to my website because I get notifications for that. I'm seeing people from South Africa. The other day, someone from Guam, you know, was on my website, or just they had watched my videos, and you know, seeing all the analytics and everything everywhere. It's all over the globe. I really could have never imagined that, you know, because usually the majority of the viewers are in the United States, and I thought it was just going to be that group there, but it really isn't. So and it's even crazy that I'm even doing this video right in front of all of you, because it's, you know, it's still, I'm trying to fix my shirt, and then you know, I don't know, it's really crazy. And sometimes, like, I'm recording this and I still think it's a dream somewhat, because this is something I would have never done if the old Jess, as I say, was doing this. The old Jess would not be making a video to thank everybody. I'd probably just type a letter. I thought about just putting it in my community tab and saying thank you, but God was saying no. This is going to help you even more if you put this out there and you take that time out to give that gratitude to those who have helped you to get there. And I'm already going to thank the people who will subscribe after this, and I'll continue to give praise to God and give praise to all of you for every milestone that I hit. And again, I thank you for viewing them. I know they are long, but as you know, I'm very different, and I channel a lot. So every time they tell me, Jess, it's gonna be a long one, and just, we have to get all these messages out. And that is my mission. It's my goal. If it's going to take that long to get everything out, and I like to do things in depth, I like details. I have strong Virgo in my chart, so I want to make sure that at least I touch up on every group that I am channeling, so that whoever comes across my videos, they get the information, the guidance that they need. So again, and I've been seeing comments from people about how my videos aren't long enough, so it blows my mind, because I had a complex at the beginning. I was like, my videos are so long, and it would get to me, but then I had to pull myself back, and I'd pray about it, and my angels would say, Jess, this is what we called you to do. Everyone else has their purpose. Everyone else does things differently. And that's one of the things I had to learn, to move away from myself, move away from being the follower to becoming the leader, right? And we are all leaders. Every single one of us, we have that within us, and we have that ability in our own right. It's a matter of stepping into that. And that could take a lot of courage and confidence, right? It's like, you really have to take those baby steps to get there, but it is possible. I mean, shit, if I can do it, the kid who would hide behind their mom all the time and put their hands up in pictures and run away, like my dad would have a video camera and I'd run to the other side of the room or something, you know. It was just like, or people wanted me to stand up. I had a very huge fear of public speaking, let me tell you. That's a whole other thing. I know a lot of us do, but mine was bad. It was bad. So, and I do know that this is preparing me for probably doing something like that. Okay, so that's why they wanted me to do this video instead of typing it up in the community tab, because this helps me to get a lot more comfortable. On top of that, I kind of want you guys to see me more. I thought about doing the readings face to face, but they said, no, we want people to concentrate on the cards. I think I might have mentioned that in my 1K video as well. That's why I do things like these, and I'm trying to find a schedule to go live, because some people have been asking me. I know I put a poll out there. I am a full-time single mom doing this too, and I have to balance out my life where I'm not focusing on my mission work all the time. That way I'm dedicating my time to my son and to myself, so that, you know, it's that work-life balance type thing, right? So I'm trying to come up with a schedule. Apparently more people are they prefer Wednesday evenings between 8 and 10 to do the video. So I'm going to shoot for that. I'm going to try to do it twice a week, because I know some other people have been telling me, because some of them are in India on the other side of the world, that they want to watch my live. So I'm gonna have to do another one in the middle of the day. So, you know, for those of you who are maybe possibly wanting to see me go live, I'm gonna have to do two of them, one in the evening on Wednesdays. I don't know what I'm going to do the one in the afternoon, maybe a Tuesday or something. I have to go back and check the community poll, see if any of the results have changed. So I've been wanting to connect a lot more with you guys with that, and that way we can kind of talk in a sense, and I can at least read the chat messages, and we will you know, interact more, because I really would love to interact with a lot more of you, but it's just been a little bit challenging for me to get into that type of rhythm the past couple of weeks with my own readings and clients and stuff like that. It's a little bit tricky because stuff has been shifting. I can feel the shifts, and then I have to get more rest than usual, especially when I do readings that are very heavy. I know that if I have to get more sleep or just chill out more, I know that a heavy reading is coming, whether it's for a client or it's for the collective. So I have to make sure that I give my best for you guys, because if my energy is depleted, I cannot channel in the manner in which I do. So, but I'm doing my best to get into that type of schedule, to, you know, disseminate those messages to everyone. Yeah, I'm just thinking that I keep blabbering on, but, you know, that's just me. Anyway, I wanted to point out something else for those of you who have been thinking of doing your own YouTube channel or anything in general. But let's look at the YouTube channel for a bit, because I know some people a little iffy, and I know for me, they were like, do it, my guides, I'm saying, and I was hesitant until they really pushed me in this direction. But I will say a couple of things. Don't get discouraged, and you probably hear that a lot, but let me tell you, don't, because it makes you lower your vibration, right? Because you start having these doubts, and then you start comparing yourself to all the other channels, everybody else who's doing something in your niche or whatever. I'll explain something to you. Some of you have seen my intro, right? I did that all on my own. I have no background in that whatsoever, but I will say I'm a fast learner, and I wanted to do something different for my intro. And then I was reading things like, oh, people will drop off if your intro is too long, or don't have an intro, or you should have like a 5-second intro, and or your outro is too long, and that's why people drop off. And honestly, at the beginning, I saw my analytics, like some people would just literally drop off in like 5-10 seconds into the intro, and it got to me, and I said, should I even keep doing this? I worked hard on this, and I had this little bit of perfectionism in me because of the strong Virgo in my chart. And I said, and then I meditated, and my guides were like, we led you to do this. We wanted you to do the intro like this. It is that long because it's supposed to be that long. But this is who you are. This is your branding. This is what your channel is about. And they had to remind me, you don't have to do what everyone else does. That is something hard that it's very difficult for a lot of us to do, right? So, and for most of my life, even though I had these leadership qualities and I had these leadership roles, I still had a complex with it, because I was like looking around, peeking over, am I doing the right thing? Am I supposed to be here? Should I go there? Well, that person's there, so maybe I should do what they're doing. No, we're all unique for a reason. We all have different skill sets and different abilities and different gifts. We need to use them. And even if somebody else says it's too long of an intro, it's too long of an outro, you shouldn't be doing this, your YouTube videos are too long. If that's what you are called to do, do it. You have a place in whatever it is that you're being called to do, whether it's not like what everyone else is doing. If you go back and look at all of these innovators and scientists, and you can throw writers even, right? The ones who've done things that no one else has done, look where they've gotten, right? You were meant to stand out in the crowd. And that's one thing I had to learn. So if you need some encouragement, whether you're starting your own YouTube channel or you want to start a business or something else like that, and you're trying to go see, okay, everyone else does it like this. Trust me, I was trying to do the channel kind of like how other readers were doing it, and then I would, my angels would come and say, Jess, no, you're going off of your path. It's my path, not their path. It's your path, not anybody else's path. It's yours and yours alone. You were meant to take that for a reason. You were given gifts and abilities for a reason. Own up to that. Trust in that. Believe in that. Believe in yourself. Believe in the fact that you can, have a successful YouTube channel, have a successful business, whatever it is that you want to do. It's following your heart. If you're not following your heart, you're really missing out on the myriads of miracles that can occur in your life, of the amazing experiences, and you start seeing what you're truly, truly capable, to the point where you're like, you don't give into that fear anymore, and you have this fearlessness within you that's so strong that as you continue on your path, God will start preparing you for those bigger things. And when you get on that stage and the whole world is watching you, you won't be fazed. You won't be affected. You won't falter. You won't cower. And on top of that, when people come at you, right, it won't affect you either. You won't get triggered. You won't back down. You won't second guess yourself. And it takes a lot, but it can be done, because again, I've done that. It's a lot of work, but it's attainable. So this is my advice to you, for any encouragement for those who are wanting to do something similar to what I do, or just, whatever it is you want to branch off into, but you have this worry, and you're reading everything again, like I did with the analytics and stuff like that. And it was just like, oh, is that why, not many people are watching this or whatever? And look what happened. Look what happened. And I will say, there have been so many times that I wanted to give up, because I'm like, is anybody really going to be watching this? And me, I tend to be pretty ambitious, but I had to bring that down. I got Leo North Node and my Leo rising. So it's just like, yeah, I gotta, I gotta be out there. I gotta be out there. It's like, I want people to see this, but everything happens in its own time. As you know, there is such thing as divine timing. But during that process, it helps us to grow. So just take this as additional guidance, I should say, because this ended up being like a channeling video now, as opposed to a thank you video. So thank you, Spirit. But yeah, just, don't just shoot for the stars. Go shoot for some galaxy that the rest of us humans don't exist, but those of us who are aliens, we know exist. Go explore the unknown. There are no limits. They say the sky is the limit. There are no limits to what you can do. You already have that within you. God already gave you those abilities. So take that and run with it. And, don't conform to what everybody else is doing. If you know deep down in your heart, you're passionate about something, you put all of your heart and soul, blood, sweat, and tears into something, and it makes you just jump off your chair, and you're like, yes, I did this. I've never done this before. This is awesome. I'm excited about it. When you are that excited about something, stick with it. That's your spark, and you go run with it. If you don't have a spark, then it's like you got to find it. Then you're going to be, just kind of complacent and still trying to follow everybody else. But if you haven't found that spark yet, go do some soul searching, like the hermit. Do some digging. Your destiny is calling you, and some of you, and I've seen in the readings, you're afraid to follow it because it's very different than what anyone has done in your family, your circle of friends, co-workers. But it doesn't matter, because you know what? When you leave all of that and everyone else is kind of like down and out, they feel miserable, You can tell they're not happy, but you are, because you took that path that was less traveled, and you had that fearlessness, and you did what your heart told you to do, and you start, it's like this energy starts bubbling up within you, and you get so excited about it. You know, it's kind of like when I started all of my stuff, you know, and in doing the readings, and before I would get nervous, and I would have to do a lot of meditating and praying before I would get on, you know, camera, so to speak. But the more you do it, the more comfortable you become. You keep that mindset and you keep running with it, because this, you know, this is your path. This was meant for you, and you feel that much excitement. And it doesn't matter what other people say. It doesn't matter what they're going to think, because it's you. It's your path. It's not their path. You are not meant to walk in somebody else's shoes. You have your own pair of shoes. Use those. Or a pair of flip-flops, or whatever it is that you wear. Fuzzy bunny socks. Somebody's wearing fuzzy bunny socks right now? Maybe? I don't know. I channeled that from somewhere. Anyway. And just keep going. Because let me tell you, even though I've gotten to here, sometimes I'm still like, I gotta push through. Oh, also, and when you're on a schedule and the schedule kind of gets derailed a little bit, just go with the flow. There's timing for everything. My camera stopped recording. Anyway, I'll cut to the chase, because I actually have to do some readings. And as you can see behind me, there's my space. There's my sacred space. So this is maybe a little bit behind the scenes stuff, and I turned my chair around. So this is where I do all the magic. This is where all the magic happens back here, okay? But as I was saying, you know, just run with it. Just keep at it. And when things go off and you're just trying to like keep the momentum, like for me, if you can't get the readings out, just take those breaks that are needed and just go with the flow. I had to learn that. I had to not worry about getting all this content out there, certain schedule and stuff like that, because stuff does happen. And, you know, for readers, they have to recalibrate their energies every now and again, especially if I feel a heavy reading coming on. I have to make sure that I am at my center and I'm completely balanced and energized before that occurs. So, and just know, whatever it is that you're starting, it can be tough, because God tells you, so-and-so go do this, and you're doing it, and you're doing it, and you're excited, and then you start to not nosedive, but you start to lose the momentum. It's kind of like a test, because sometimes some of us, we want things to happen quickly. We feel it, but then it's just not manifesting, or it's not happening. It's usually a test. I know I've been tested a lot. Like I said, I've been wanting to give up, and it's a good thing that I didn't, because if I did, I wouldn't have hit 2K. I would not have hit 2,000 subscribers. I would not have hit, met so many of you and have seen all of these comments that are just, you know, so amazing to me, with how much I'm resonating with people and how much I'm helping people. That's what I live for. It's what I do. I'm not here to have my channel blow up. I wasn't even intending on getting monetized. I just wanted my messages to get out to as many people as possible, because I know so many people out there need that guidance. And I just wanted as many people to see it. It's like ripple effect. One person watches it, they share it, they pass it on, they pass it on. I just want people to get the messages. That's it. If you haven't noticed, I do not place ads in the middle of my videos. Please comment if you are seeing ads in the middle of my videos, because that's jacked up. I literally uncheck that box every time I post something, okay? So if you are seeing videos in the middle of the reading, please let me know, because I promise you, I check that off. I don't want, see that part right there? I don't want the monetization. I don't want ads being shown in the middle of the reading because it takes your attention away from it. Because if you're so laser focused and you know you're getting that empowerment or whatever, you're really resonating with the messages, and you know if your vibration is raising from it, and then all of a sudden an ad kicks in. I've seen that. There was one reading I saw the other day and it was quite powerful. And this ad comes in and it was one that you couldn't skip. It totally cut off that connection to what I was watching. And then I had to be like, what was I watching again? Right? It's like I had to go back to it. And then that I had to start it over again. Hopefully that you know, the ad wouldn't show up or whatever. But when you have that connection, it's really, really important. I don't want my viewers to lose that connection, especially if they're like halfway through it. You've gone through maybe, I don't know, half an hour of watching the reading. Because yes, you know, my readings are long, but if you've noticed, I purposely took out ads in the middle of my videos because I want all of you to really immerse yourselves into the reading and focus on the imagery of the cards, focus on the guidance that you're being given to help you really tap into those energies, so that when you leave the reading, it could still stay within you and nothing gets broken, nothing gets cut off, and there's no distortion of, you know, those energies that you are taking in from the readings. So there's another reason why, you know, I'm not here to gain fame, fortune, blow up or whatever. I mean, if it happens, it happens. But at the end of the day, it's more of me really living my North Node and really stepping out of my comfort zone, because that's what I was supposed to do. It's all about the mission. It's all about helping others. And then in turn, you will help someone else. And again, it's a ripple effect, right? That's essentially my goal here, to get as many people to see as many messages as possible, so that, you know, we can raise the vibration of the collective, which essentially raises the vibration of the planet, right? So again, please let me know in the comments if you are seeing the ads during the in the middle of the video. It's the middle of it, not the beginning at the end. It's the middle, because I do not want that. Okay, so please let me know. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys I can't even talk. I'm gonna let you guys go now, because yeah, again, this turned into a channeling while I was doing my thank you video. But again, guys, I am so appreciative to each and every one of you, and even the future subscribers and the viewers and those who comment. Really, from the bottom of my heart, I can't words cannot describe, you know, what I feel right now. And thanking each and every one of you for helping me achieve this milestone. So with that, I wish all of you a fantastic week, a wonderful weekend. Stay positive, you know, go shoot for that galaxy that nobody knows nothing about. You have no limits. All right, keep that in mind. Stay strong. Again, that mindset is everything. It is everything. Trust me, I had to learn that a lot too. Your thoughts do create your reality, like the magician. Yeah, so look out for announcements from me to do a live session. I'm really hoping to do one this Thursday between 8 and 10, maybe around 9 o'clock. Don't bank on that. Don't quote me on that. I'm really trying to get to some consistent schedule without disrupting, you know, my time with my son and my own personal life. So either way, I'm really shooting for that. So look out for that announcement, okay? And yeah, just continue to believe in yourself. You know, do you. Always do you. You don't have to follow the rules all the time. Certain rules, okay? Certain rules. There's certain rules we have to follow, but yeah, I think you know what I'm talking about. And make your own map and follow that map instead of all the maps that have been created. And go forth and conquer. You know, you have what it takes. So again, if I can do it, you definitely can do it. All right. So I'm going to leave you guys here. Again, thank you so very much. I can't I can't wait to see what comes next with this channel. Thank you to all of you. Again, I love each and every one of you more than you know, and that says a lot because I don't know 99% of you. Okay, not yet. All right, so thank you, and God bless. Sending lots of love, sending lots of blessings, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. No, seriously. Don't forget to stay high vibe, stay positive, and be in that love. Bring love into every situation in your life. It does change things because love all heals. Heals all. You know what? This has to do with Mercury retrograde, doesn't it? Yeah, they're just telling me Mercury's laughing in my face because he's trying to mess up my closing the closing words of my video. I would edit this out, but why? You know, I'm trying to be real here. I'm not trying to be perfect. I did too much of trying to be perfect for the majority of my life. I can't do that anymore. I'm on a completely different path. I'm a completely different person. So anyway, I'll just leave that in. But as I was trying to say, love heals all things. Okay, remember that. Take that with you. That is the key to everything, that unconditional love. Like I talk about, some of you know about the agape love, right? And I love that you guys have been picking up on that. So, all right, now I'm really going to go. Okay, guys, thank you again so much. And I wish you the best of everything. Bye.